Hey everyone, I'm back after a very long hiatus of not making YouTube videos for about a year now. I'm back today with an Empties video. I don't think I have filmed or done an Empties post all year, so it's quite a lot of stuff. But before we get started, I'll just address the fact that my voice sounds a little bit funny because I'm still recovering from a cold, but I didn't want to put off this filming day, so I'm here anyway. I hope you don't mind. So because I have so many Empties, I'm just going to jump straight into it. I'm going to try and divide it into categories, but that might not work because there are so many. I'll start with hair care products, and the most obvious one, of course, is the Pantene Pro-V Intense Smoothening Leave-On Cream. I've got 2 bottles of this. I use this all the time, every day, to style my hair. It's my favorite leave-in conditioner. This is the Dove Pure Care Dry Oil for Hair Nourishing Treatment with African Macadamia Oil. I've only recently started using oils on my hair every day, and this one was okay, though it wasn't my favorite. This is the Paul Mitchell Spring Loaded Frizz Fighting Conditioner Rinse Out Curl Detangler. I really liked this. I love how it smells. I love how it made my hair feel. It does include silicones, unfortunately, so if you are going silicone free, then this wouldn't work for you. Then I have the Di Lorenzo Trico Natural Scalp Therapy Scalp Balance Conditioner. This one is silicone free, so if you do use non-silicone products, you can use this one as well. I wasn't a huge fan of how it made my hair feel, but it is a good conditioner and it doesn't contain silicone, so that's something to look out for. This is the Clear Scalp and Hair Beauty Therapy Total Nourishing Carrot Nourishing Shampoo. This took me ages to use up because I only use shampoo at most once a week. It was an okay product, but it does contain sulfates and silicones, so I probably won't be repurchasing it. Next, I'll do skincare, and I'll start off with the Garnier Body Beauty Oil Scrub, which is an oil-infused nourishing scrub. I really liked this. It's very gritty, very rough, but it leaves a really nice oiliness, like not a bad oiliness, but like a nourishing oiliness to the skin because it contains argan, macadamia, almond, and rose oil. So I do have scrubs to finish up before I repurchase this one, but so far this is my favorite scrub that I've ever used. This is the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer in fair to medium. So you apply this every day and it's kind of like a gradual tanner. I seriously underestimated this when I first started using it, and it gave me a horrendous tan, especially on my knees and elbows. But it is really nice if you don't like applying tan and then having to wash it off, etc, etc, etc. This one's just a really nice gradual tan, and it smells pretty good. It doesn't have the fake tan scent to it that most products do. This is a little Marc Jacobs Honey Radiant Body Lotion. This came in a set when I bought the perfume 2 Christmases ago. It was alright, smelled very strong, wasn't heaps moisturizing or heaps thick, and I don't think I can purchase it, so I just used it up. This is a little Dettol Healthy Touch Instant Hand Sanitizer with chamomile. I used to carry these around in my handbags just to freshen my hands up whenever I was taking public transport and that kind of thing. I have since stopped using them because they are incredibly drying, but I mean, it's Dettol. If you like using it, it works. I have the Body Shop Pink Grapefruit Hand Cream. I love the pink grapefruit scent, and I really like these hand creams. They are very fragrant, and they are pretty inexpensive, which is great. I also have another Body Shop hand cream in the strawberry scent. This one's really nice as well. I think I like pink grapefruit better, but this one smells like candy, which is nice. Got a little baby perfume here. This is a Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. This took me a very long time to use up, but it is one of my all-time favorite scents. So once I've used up some of my other perfumes, I'll probably buy a full size. I've got a sample of the Cheap and Chic by Moschino. I got this as a gift, but it's such a strong scent and it's not my favorite, so I ended up not using it all up, and I'm just gonna toss it. I've got 2 packs of the Whispers 80 makeup pads. These are my favorite because they've got quilted edges, and I use them every day to remove my makeup with some Bioderma or micellar water. This is a little sample of the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia perfume. I loved this. It's very nice and fresh and really springtimey. So maybe when that season rolls around again, I might pick up a full size of that. I've got the Ole Henriksen The Clean Truth Cleansing Cloths. These are much raved about all across the internet, but I actually really disliked them a lot. I didn't think they removed my makeup. I hated the smell of them, and they are far too expensive for cleansing cloths. I've done a full review on my blog of these, so I'll link that down below if you're interested in seeing some more details. These are the Essenza Fuss-Free Natural Facial Cleansing Wipes in aloe vera and cucumber. This is just a little 8 mini wipe set that I used when I was traveling. If I was on the plane and wanted to freshen up, and then in my handbag on days when I was working out or things like that. They're okay. I don't really like face wipes, so I probably won't repurchase them until I go traveling again. These are the Nivea Daily Essentials Fragrance-Free Facial Cleansing Wipes. My mom gave these to me because she wasn't going to use them up, and they were okay. I don't really like cleansing cloths. I think they dry out my skin and don't remove makeup as effectively as other products, so I won't purchase them myself, but I use them up. This is the Body Shop Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil. This is one of the best makeup removers I've ever used in my whole life. I have some Bioderma and some Boscia cleansing oil to use up, but once I've used those, I will go and purchase this again. I love the way this feels on my skin. It's very moisturizing, but it also removes makeup effortlessly, so I will always continue to repurchase this. This is a Sephora Lotus Mask Sheet Mask. I purchased this because I'd never tried a sheet mask before, and it was nice. I would buy some more again. They're relatively affordable. Got some skincare samples. We've got the Kiehl's Calendula Herbal Extract Toner, alcohol free. This is okay. I don't tend to use toners every day, but it was alright. This is the Kate Somerville Anti-Aging Restore 8 Replenishing Serum. This was nice, but I don't really think I need any anti-aging products considering I'm 21. I know it's preventative, but I prefer to just drink a lot of water and wear SPF. Then we have the Verso Super Eye Serum with Retinol 8. I hated this. As soon as I put it on my eyes, it burnt like crazy and I had to wash it off straight away. I think it's probably just a reaction to the retinol, but I would not recommend this. I would not purchase this. I did not enjoy it at all. And this is the L'Oreal Paris Skin Perfection Correcting Day Moisturizer. This was okay. I find that L'Oreal products are incredibly highly scented and I don't really like putting that on my skin, but if you're on a budget, this is relatively affordable. I used up 3 lip balms. The first one is a CoverGirl one that comes in their longwear lipsticks, like it comes as a duo, and I used up this but not the actual lipstick itself. And 2 Maybelline Baby Lips Loves Color in Berry Crush and Pink Lolita. These are okay for adding a nice tint, but they're not very moisturizing, so you probably shouldn't buy them if you need a lot of hydration. I also finished 2 full-size facial moisturizers. I finished the Caudalie Premier's Vendange Moisturizing Cream. I really liked this because it's marketed at young skin types, which is what I have. It was really thick, very moisturizing, and if Caudalie was more available in Australia, then I would repurchase this. I also used up the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. I love the way this smelled, nice and fresh like oranges, but it was also a very nice light moisturizer, which was really good for the summertime. So I would repurchase this when summertime comes around again. The last skincare item I finished up was the Gerleague Rose Moisture Plus with Antioxidant Complex Moisturizing Cleanser. This was a pretty standard cream cleanser. It wasn't too special. Unfortunately, the cap broke in the shower, so I couldn't quite close it anymore, but it was relatively good. I think I can purchase ones for a lower price tag, but if you really like Gerleague products, then this is a good one. And now on to some makeup. Firstly, I've got some samples. This is the NARS Radiant Enhancing Pro Prime Light Optimizing Primer with SPF 15. This was okay. It's very glittery, and I found a lot of the glitter just ended up on my fingers. So I'm not sure if I would purchase this, but it was alright to try out. This is a little sample of the Dior Skin Star Foundation in the shade 012. I tried this because Viviana Does Makeup said it was one of her favorite foundations. And while the color match was really nice, I didn't like how sticky it was on the skin and how thick it felt when applying it, so that afterwards it just kind of looked like it was sitting on top of my skin. It hadn't blended in properly. I wouldn't invest the money in it based on that sample alone, but if you tend to like the Dior Skin foundations, then maybe you'll like this as well. My last little sample is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer in Tierra Nuve. This is the tinted moisturizer that I actually use, but my friend gave me a little baby sample because it's light 0 and she doesn't know anyone else that could possibly use that pale of a shade. It's a beautiful, beautiful tinted moisturizer, easily one of the best on the market, and I highly recommend it. As far as full-size foundations go, I finished the Rimmel Match Perfection Light Perfecting Radiance Foundation in the color Fair Ivory. This is okay. It was a decent foundation, did its job for as long as I had it, and it's perfectly affordable considering Priceline puts Rimmel on sale all of the time. Finished up the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. It looks like there's heaps of product still in here, but I can't get the lid off and it won't pump out. So it's a little bit of a waste, but what can you do? This isn't my favorite primer ever. I prefer pore minimizing primers, that kind of thing, but it was alright. I mean, it's pretty expensive for a drugstore primer, but it does the job, I guess. Got two mascaras, the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. I really like this. It's got a pretty funky wand with a kind of cone shape, which means a lot of product bunches up at the tip and kind of gets on your inner lashes, which can be really frustrating if you don't wipe it off. But it makes my lashes look incredible, so beautiful. I want to try the original Smoky to see if it compares, but I would repurchase this even though it's a bit expensive. Then I have the Maybelline the Mega Plush Volume Express. This is my favorite drugstore foundation thus far. It's got a massive wand, just a huge natural hair bristle brush, but it gives my lashes a really nice fluttery, separated, elongated look, and they're kind of natural but kind of dramatic at the same time, and I just really like this mascara. My last products are some eye products. This is the Nutrimetics Birds of Paradise Eyeshadow Eyeliner Duo. It doesn't have a color name, but it's got a pinky champagne color on this end and then a sparkly gray on this end. I finished up as much as I could of the shadow stick on this end, but I didn't finish up the eyeliner just because I don't like it. It doesn't wear on my lash line very well at all, so I kind of don't see the point of taking the time to put it on in the morning. It's a gray color and it's not my favorite to apply either on the top or lower lash line. It's not very good. I don't really like it, so I'm not going to finish it. And lastly, two eyeliners. The first is the Hourglass 1.4mm gel liner. I'm not sure if that's the full name because it has rubbed off. It is a hyper fine gel pencil liner and it is my absolute favorite liner of all time. It's very expensive, but I think it's worth it. I think it is so smooth to apply, so super pigmented black, just really creamy, really lovely. I would repurchase this again and again. And then we have the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Indigo. People have absolutely raved about this liner for ages and ages. The tip is quite nice, but I found it was very spongy, which meant that not a lot of product came out when I applied it to my lash line. I had to really push it and drag it, which I didn't like doing that close to my eye. I didn't get enough color out of it, even though it was a beautiful color. It was too difficult to apply. It lasted all day, but I mean, there wasn't much there to last. So I wasn't a huge fan of this and I was really quite disappointed in it. So there you go. Those are all the products I pretty much used up all year. It's quite a bit considering it's been 5 months, but I hope you enjoyed and I hope you're glad that I'm back to YouTube. If you've got any video requests for me to do in the future, please leave them down below, or any general questions or concerns, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.